Of course, I have nothing for any of these teams at all, which really annoys me personally because, because I want to be a YouTuber for all 31 teams, soon to be 32, but I only have a quarter, half of the league, and I have to wear my Winter Classic, which I got literally the day after I made the video that reviewed the Winter Classic, which was my first video. And to be honest, I don't think I've worn it since. I'm actually being serious. I don't think I've worn this since the day after I got this. So it's been a while. The New York Islanders and the Florida Panthers. It's going to be an interesting series. New York being 35, 23, and 10 with 80 points. Not too bad. Goals scored 192. That is not good. 23rd in the league. And that's a problem that you're going to see with this New York team. But the thing is, though, Florida's goaltending is not very good, which we will get into. Now, on the other hand, with New York's goaltending, it is one of the most solid tendy team in the league, which is they've let in 193 goals, which is 8th in the league. So that is very, very good statistics. Their top 3 players on each team, Matthew Barzal leads the way for the Islanders with 19 goals, 41 assists for 60 points. Excuse me, I like the burp apparently at 2:30 in the morning. Number 2 is Brock Nelson with 26 goals, 28 assists for 54 points. It's just been amazing for these Islanders team, and it's been much bigger improvement since it's not as good as 2018-19, but it's much, much better than the years that were before. Number 3 is Josh Bailey with 14 goals, 29 assists for 43 points. Their goaltending, Semyon Varlamov, 19 wins, a 2.62 goals against average, a .914 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. Varlamov, of course, coming from Colorado, he signed with the Islanders in free agency, which was kind of retired. Why did they not sign Leonard? If they re-signed Leonard, this team would be a lot better. In my opinion, personally, I think Leonard got wasted in Chicago, and I'd say it, but he's probably getting wasted in Vegas. So, just saying. So that is New York for you. Florida is actually gonna be really dangerous because of course the one thing that the Islanders are bad at, the Panthers are bad at as well. And the one thing that the Islanders are good at, the Panthers are good at doing the thing against that as well. So, Florida, 35, 26, and 8 with 78 points. 18th in the league, just behind Calgary, which we talked about in our previous preview. They scored 231 goals, which was just 7th in the league. So they were a very solid goal-scoring team. Goals against, 228, which is 28th in the entire league. You would think with Sergei Bobrovsky it would be a lot better of a team, but apparently not. Top 3 players. Number 1, Jonathan Huberdeau with 29 goals, 55 assists for 78 points. That is very good stats for a very good player. Number 2, Alexander Barkov, defenseman. 20 goals, 42 assists for 62 points. And then on number 3 of Mike Hoffman with 29 goals, 30 assists for 59 points. Of course, what's weird is you don't see a 30 goal scorer in that list, but you do see but they have 231 goals scored, which is kind of weird, but okay. So Florida won't have a problem with scoring. Well, maybe, because Islanders' goaltending is very solid. But what I'm worried about is their goaltending, because some of these players going into the playoffs, they're going to be much better players. Some of them. Most players are not going to be really used to playing against other teams. So I think pretty much everyone here has a disadvantage. Goaltending. Sergei Bobrovsky leads the way with 23 wins, a 3.23 goals against average, a .900 save percentage, and 1 shutout. Number 2, some people might be saying it is Chris Driedger that is going to be the backup, but I think it's actually going to be Sam Montembeault. I think he's ready. That's a very big hot take. hot take hockey. It's a very big hot take, but I think he's ready. He's had 5 wins, 3.34 goals against average, a .890 save percentage, and 0 shutouts. So there you go. Florida's goaltending is not very good. I mean, Bobrovsky, if he plays like he did in the playoffs last year against Tampa, Florida will have no problem getting past the Islanders. And that's why I predict that Florida will win 2-1 in the season series. Sorry, Islanders fans, but Florida's going to take. But the Islanders are going to win the first one, and the Florida are going to win the next 2. So yeah, that's it for this preview. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, do make sure to leave that like button, hit the subscribe button. We have 3 more previews to go through in the series. I'm really hyped to be done with this, and it's going to be fun. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.